Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pixel and Frisket Finds. My name is Michelle and this is a new episode of Come to Work With Me, a series in which we go through the vintage inventory that we have here at the jewelry store where I work. At the end, we can pick out the priority listing items, and then I know what I could go to when I do have time to list on eBay. If you haven't already, click subscribe. That way we can hang out again. I'd love to hang out with you again. If you click on the little circle icon in the corner there, the two robots in love, it'll take you right to my channel where you will find all of my videos, multiple playlists for you to consume. And down in the description box below, there is links to the eBay stores and emails. If you see anything, if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch. And we have a box. I found a box. I got a couple of boxes beside me that I'm going to save for the intros. Now they are coveted. So I swear this was not on purpose, that my nails are actually matching it perfectly. Yeah, velvet navy. Here we are. Velvet navy nails, velvet navy box. So we're going to start with this guy. Let's see what we have inside. Ooh, yellow. So it says pearls, Japanese pearls in it, but obviously that's not what we have here. There's the pair of earrings on a card, and this is the necklace. There's a little stringy on it, but that's okay. We'll get rid of that one day, but this is super lightweight. This weighs barely anything. It's really thin and delicate. It feels really delicate because of how light it is. Let's move in a bit closer. Let's see. Oh, maybe they are pearls. Maybe it is what the box says. I don't know. How am I going to check them? I'm not going to rub my teeth on it. But this is what the back looks like. It's riveted. There is like a translucency to it, so it feels like maybe, I don't know the technique. Hopefully future Michelle can find out some information about this specific technique where they make the frame and then fill it, you know, like how a bubble wand gets filled with bubble solution ready to blow. I think it's something like that. Interesting construction nonetheless. And then it's just got some matching yellow beads and a hook closure. Let's see if there's any name here. No marks there. On the other side, it just goes to a large bead at the bottom for the dingle dangle dongle. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, I see some damage here. Yeah, look at that. You can see there's a clear film. And then this is seen better days on that end. But I think the rest of them looked like they were in good shape. Oh, maybe not. Interesting nonetheless. Very pretty. I like that yellow. Like, that's a fun color. That yellow alone might be what sells it, you know? I don't want to see this string. Let's get the string out of there. It's better. So here's the earrings. Oddly, slightly different. No pearl in the middle. It's got a rhinestone in the middle instead. Let me just get these off the card here. So I wonder, like, other than that, they are very obviously related. Let's take a closer look. Like, these ones have the pearl just sitting smack right in the middle. These ones have a rhinestone like on a stamen. As well, the flower style is different. This is more daisy or dogwood. You know, 5-petal, where this one is like an overlapping. So maybe they don't actually go together, but they're clearly from the same maker. Oh, no, it's different back here too. I don't know. I say clearly, but it's not as clear to me as I thought it was. They're very similar. And if they're not related, I'll be pretty shocked, I suppose. All right, let's put them in there. Cute. This little yellow awesomeness over here. Okay. Nice. All right. That had a lot of crumbs on it too, I see. All right. Now, there's a few things left from the bag we left off on that I want to pull out here beside me. Just a couple of items left from it. One of them being these earrings from La Vintage. La Vintage. And we pulled out the matching bracelet for this in a previous episode. And it's super pretty. I almost wore it the other day. Actually, I think I've got it right beside me here. Hang on. Let me see. There we go. Found it. This is the bracelet. I mean, they're not exactly the same pattern, but they're the same jewels. And therefore, I would say they go together, right? Anyway, La Vintage is a brand that I haven't seen anywhere other than the bags here at work. And I gotta say, I've really, really enjoyed everything I have found from them so far. I don't know how vintage La Vintage is, but either way. Okay, here's a bracelet. Again, it's looking mighty familiar to me based on other items that we have found. It's this very cool link toggle. I will look at that hang tag in a minute. But look at that, like open work, silver and gold. It's pretty heavy. And it's the same on both sides. And the hang tag says ASJ 925 Thailand. I really like the detail, the small detail of that open work on it. It's pretty chunky though, isn't it? It's like quite a large link, but super cool. Whoops, oops, 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 oops. Sorry guys, I bunked you. Let's lay this guy here. All right, next we have a couple of pieces from Kirk's Folly again here. Two more of these charms. So I guess we'll speak to the value of them now, because we've had two necklaces, and these charms are meant to be like added on, so you can customize what you're wearing on your necklace. You can put a bunch of them, or you can put a couple of them. And I knew there was a few pieces, and that's why I didn't really speak to the value of it yet, or the resale value of it yet. And now that we're here at this point in time, let's just go ahead and put up whatever information I can. I don't know whether I'll be selling them together with the necklace or separately. Probably I'll put the matching necklace and bracelet together and the charms all separately. But yeah, this is a little locket. I don't want to wreck my nails already. Little locket opens up, and it's got the same color, like this sort of olive enamel paint is carried over on the inside. And that's got the little cherub and these AB rhinestones around it. And previously I referred to this as mermaid glass. This one doesn't have that same sort of aurora borealis to it, but it's super cool how the light plays in there. How it just, you know, creates the shadows and the highlights on her face. Really brings it to life too, doesn't it? Yeah, anyway. So hopefully I can find some information. I didn't know what the value of Kirk's Folly stuff was before I started filming before Christmas. So I was holding off on actually valuing it until now. But yeah, there we are. Okay, I have more stuff beside me. Here's a bracelet with Opal. Or is it Opal? Don't know. There's the lobster clasp, and no 925 on the tongue of it. But this does say 925 something something something. What do you say? JWBR, 925 JWBR. There's the back of it. Up to, well, there was probably a jump ring that hung off of that, but it could easily hook up to that just the same. And there's the bracelet. It's so pretty. Opal is one of my birthstones. And I'm struggling at this point in my career and life to figure out if something is real opal or faux opal. And so one of the main things that I've learned to look for is whether it's a doublet or a triplet, which means it would have like a back coating or a top coating, like to look like a glassy top kind of thing. And you can see that this is consistent from the top to the bottom with its color. There's no extra layer. The other thing that I'm learning to look for is just consistency or inconsistency, more so in the color play. If it looks like glitter, it's probably glitter. But these are all very inconsistent, and it is colored and looks genuine from top to bottom. So with my limited knowledge, I would venture to guess that this is a real opal in sterling silver. And it's beautiful. Gorgeous. Let's do that. Okay, next up is a baby bracelet. Like, this is tiny. That's a little baby cuff, isn't it? It fits on like 2 of my fingers. Wow. Why? Right? People were doing that before, putting baby bracelets onto their babies. So that says sterling, and then I'm guessing WRJ. Is that what that says? Let's see. We get in there. WPJ, WRJ, I'm not sure. But we'll see what we can find out. But I mean, like, it's cute. You could use a nice polishing. Should we do a little gratuitous polish? All right. Just for fun. Ooh, shiny. Baby bracelets, hey? Is that something? Did you leave a comment down below if you got your baby a bracelet? I'd be interested to hear. It must be like, you know, an older tradition that just people don't do anymore. I don't think I had a bracelet as a baby. It's cute. It is cute. Oh, and there's another one, thinner one. Quite a bit thinner compared to. And it's got a spot where you could engrave. Right here in the center. You know, honestly, I did have somebody ask about a baby bracelet once upon a time here at the store. And we just don't have anything like that. Now, I'm wondering if that B is for Burke's. It might be a Burke's. Well, I don't know. Once again, though, we're going to do it just for fun. I know, I like tarnish too sometimes, but it's also fun to polish silver and see the result. This one is super thin and flexy. Yeah, there we go. 2 baby cuffs. Next up is another cuff, but it's not for a baby this time. Just a hammered silver cuff. It's quite thick, quite sturdy, quite big. Suppose I could get squozen. And before I even look for marks, I'm still going in for the polish. See, that's not polishing the way you would expect. it too. So maybe if it is sterling, it needs a more hardcore cleaning. No, look at that's not going. This spot right here. Let's try that. Oh, yeah, it lifted it. No, I don't know. I can't really tell. But it is marked. Let's see. I don't know why it would have been saved if it wasn't silver. Yeah, marked 925. That's one I would definitely test, though, before trying to sell it. Or I guess we could always just send it for melt. It's a bit... I don't know. If it cleaned up, it would be all right. All right, some rings beside me here now. Some big, some small. Let me zoom in for rings. We'll move over to the light a bit here. Got a good little view. Here's the first one. Tungsten, I suppose. It's quite heavy. It's a men's ring. It's gigantic. It's probably like a size 11 or 12. And it's got two brush lines and some polished. Yeah, there we go. Tungsten carbide with a W. I don't know who the maker is with the W. It's got the comfort fit when it's curved on the band inside. It's called a comfort fit, due to it being comfortable, right? Some people complain that the edge of a ring is sharp or too harsh. Here's another ring. This one's got elephants. Oh, look how dirty my finger got from polishing. Oh well. Elephants, 3 in a row. Nice little family, like my little family. Very cute. And 925, of course. Okay, another ring. Oh, Black Hills gold on this one, I would say. That's a cool ring. That's a 9, size 8 or 9, I'm guessing. And it's got the rose gold and yellow gold and sterling silver. I really like the band style on it. Black Hills gold. And does it say so here? 10K on the gold part, of course, not the entire ring. And so there's a few marks there. It has the look of Black Hills, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Let's get up here. There's like this little cursive L. It looks to me like a capital L. And then that plus sign or cross. And then nothing on the other side. I'm not sure, but I do like it. I do like the style of that. Okay, another one, another Black Hills. Oops. That one's a little bit bigger, a little daintier. I mean, bigger takes up more room. The size of it is smaller, I'd say. It's almost like this was a man's and this was a woman's, though I think this is feminine just the same. Anyway, this one, we're looking at this one. I'm always a fan of like this silver beading, dots and swirls. I like dots and swirls. And again, we've got the gold and rose gold on silver. And 925. This is very different markings. It doesn't have the same stuff. This is a weird spot. Let's see. Whew. I guess that might have been something, but I cannot tell anymore what it would be. Just a big W? I don't know. I'm not sure. Here, you two hang out together there. All right, another ring beside me. This is a men's ring. This is quite large. Nike. Oof, it's big and heavy, and that's probably like a size 11 or 12 again. it's raised in there like I don't know. You gotta be a pretty big fan, hey? Who someone who works for Nike, maybe? I don't know. 925 sterling. I don't know about that though. Maybe it's just something that was like, you know, touristy, or it's not a good quality representation of their logo, I don't think. So if I would want to test that one too, I suppose. Let's test it with a magnet. Hey, while we're here. What's up, Nike? Nope, not magnetic. So it could be good to go. Let's put it front and center. You know, at one point I had a video where we did we had a Mercedes-Benz logo pendant, and it was front and center in the thumbnail, and that video got a lot of views, and I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mercedes logo. So let's do a test here and see if having Nike in the front and center does anything for my views. You know what could help my views though? If you haven't yet, click subscribe. That would be awesome. That would help a lot. I'm watching my channel grow like, 3, 4, 5 people a day, which is huge. Like that a year ago that was not happening even. So I'm really excited about the growth that I am seeing right now. Okay, now, ooh, are we into some sparklies today, guys? You want some sparklies? We went through a lot of stone and things like that, but I think it's time to come back to where we started with them sparklies. Ooh, buddy. That blue Aurora Borealis. Okay, we got to go back into the light here and zoom. That's so nice. The stems on it, I would expect on something of a higher quality to have rhinestones as well. But that's really pretty. It's quite large. Quite large. And here's the back side. I don't see any marks or anything that, makes me think it's made by anyone in particular. But she is very pretty. Okay, and next here is another brooch. This one is like a plastic flower, kind of a glowy, moon glowy, with these little tiny blue rhinestones. This is I had a coral necklace once upon a time that looked a lot like that, and so I do expect, and indeed it is, a coral brooch. That's pretty cool. It would hang this way, kind of hanging like a drooping flowers, like a grape cluster. But it does have that moon glow too, well, especially the light blue. Curious about the value, the resale value of that coral piece. I'm curious about the resale value of every piece I touch here, but... Alright, here's another sparkly. Ooh. This is looking kind of Valentine's-y, hey? That's something that we're starting to think about here at the jewelry store, what we're going to do. And so yeah, it's on my mind already, and this is right up there with it. I don't see anything that makes me think of anyone. No name on there, but gorgeous nonetheless. Super pretty. All right, here's another brooch. We got a whole little jackpot of sparklies here. This one's interesting. Big AB center, but these sort of black glass rhinestones. And then they're carried through on the stem as well. That's really pretty. I always think it's unique when there's black involved. And let's see if we have a mark on this guy. Oh, nope. But from what I've seen before, like there are so many prongs on this center stone. That reminds me of everything I've seen marked Austrian, which makes sense. I mean, a lot of the crystal stuff comes out of there. Anyway, another one. Ooh, it's got a hair. This one has beautiful Aurora Borealis, again with the stem. So I think it's related to the last guy there, but that color is so pretty. I love Aurora Borealis set in gold tone. I think it just, I don't know, it complements it so nicely. If I had to pick, that's what I would pick. Gold over silver tone. But I don't have to. Don't make me. Don't make me pick. Alrighty. Here's another one. Again, this one screams Austria to me because of all the prongs. They all have a ton of prongs. The colors are so pretty. The table, which is the flat part of a faceted stone, the table on all of these seems to pick up a different color at different times. That middle one's purple, while the one beside it is sort of garnet colored, and then over here is blue, and this one's peach, and then you turn it and it all changes, but that's fun. It's fun to look at. Look at the green happening up over here now. Good times, you guys. Okay, now another one, different in construction. A lot of marquee and a few little roundies in the middle, a few different shades of blue and a little bit of AB. Now this looks kind of bent out of shape, hey? This is the back. I say that because there's stones that are just completely covered that you can't even see. Let me back up here a sec. Crumblies. Let me just have a better look at it. Oh, I don't want to mess with it too much, but yeah, look at, they all kind of want to spread out a bit more. And look, it reveals a missing stone when we open it up to this full size sort of wreath look. Yes, there's a lot of crud. It's dirty in there. And we're missing one entirely. So, but that's more like what it should look like. That one has seen some things if it's been so mangled, munched. Mangled, munched. That's right. Okay. Next up is another one. Another beautiful. This is unique to me. I think this is unique. It's like the smoky quartz. And then what the heck are these guys even, right? Like just a straight up bronzy gold painted glass. There's no translucency. It's just shiny. But that ends up being so pretty. Like all these combinations of shapes, tiny, small, marquee. Even like this little guy down here. Added in there. And I like that leaf shape. Let's see on the back here. No marks. No marks. Nothing telling me anything about who made that beauty. Alrighty. Now, one more here. Clear rhinestone. Layers and layers. The way that's been constructed is so cool. Layers and layers. There's the back, all rivets. Yeah. Really cool in silver tone. I mean, clear rhinestone, like I'm spoiled, you guys. I'm spoiled by all the colorful things that I get to see. Should we put Nike up on him? Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Remember, we're trying it out. We're going to see if this helps the views. All right, everybody, that's going to be it for this episode. We found a lot of beautiful things here. Um, Priority listing items are going to be all of our brooches, except for the ones that are missing stuff. The Kirk's Folly stuff, again, at this point, I've held off like researching the prices of it based on waiting to have all of the things out. So hopefully I've got a value for that and it makes sense. I wonder about the baby bracelets. Is there a market for that now? I'm not sure. And anyway, this has been fun. This is great. Nice sparkly stuff. Oops. Fix it for the thumbnail. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, click subscribe. Click subscribe so we can hang out again and do this some more. I'm uploading every Sunday. That's my plan. That's when I see that most of you seem to be watching me. So for that reason, I'm going to make that my upload day from now on. Sunday mornings. And yeah, so make sure you're subscribed. And if you like, you can click the bell icon beside the subscribe button, and that's going to help you to be notified when I post a new video. But otherwise, you can count on me on Sundays. And I will talk to you again soon.